Welcome to Shor Machshava on the Daf. We're holding in Zevachim Daf Nun. The Gemara in Beis speaks about learning Vachomer from a Vachomer, and the Gemara tries to learn it on a basis of another Vachomer. And the Gemara says that cannot be, because it's going to be Vachomer ben benoisha Vachomer. It's going to be a triple Vachomer. Triple Vachomer, says Rashi, you don't do. Tosfos asks, why not? Why can't you do a triple Vachomer? Why can't I do as many Vachomer as I want? And Ayin and Tosfos, how he explains a little different than Rashi. Rabbi Yosef Engel, in his Sefer Lekach Tov, in the end of Klal Beis, explains as follows. We have a halacha in oin shiminadin. You don't punish basic Vachomer. Why not? Why can't I punish basic Vachomer? Vachomer teaches you, like any other Josh of the Torah, should be able to punish. Why Vachomer is not enough to punish? So it says Rabbi Yosef Engel, he brings that there's a shaila in general on any Vachomer. There's the following question. He brings it in the name of the Sefer Shoshana Sahamakim, that a maskil asked him this question. He says Vachomer is based on logic. Sometimes you can make a mistake, meaning maybe there's a pircha in the Vachomer. It's not like a pasuk or a gzera shava or a hekesh which is in front of you. Vachomer makes sense that this thing is more chomer than the other. But maybe you have a question on it. Maybe there's a pircha. So how can you come and base yourself on Vachomer when there may be a pircha? So he answers of Yosef Engel. He says, if Chachamim tell you there's a Vachomer, so the tzad that there's a pircha is not a sofek hashakol. It's not a 50-50. Chachamim told you that this is a Vachomer. Now maybe there's some question on Vachomer, but probably there isn't. So it's a mute. It's a very small tzad that there's a pircha on the Vachomer. Therefore, in general, we will follow the Vachomer. But when we come to Mamanois, that the mute, we don't go bebe mam basar roif. And also by din nefashos, you don't kill based on roif. You need to have a yediyah. So because there's a tzad, there's a pirch on the Vachomer. I can't punish, I can't kill someone based on Vachomer. So it says Rabbi Yosef Engel, look at Toisen Bo Basro Daf Tzadik Gimel. Tosfos there says, when you have one Vachomer, so then it's probably right. I don't have to be choshesh to the mute. But if I have a double Vachomer, then I have two pirchas. I have a pircha on the first Vachomer and a pircha on the second Vachomer. Tosfos tells us that makes it 50-50. That's already not majority that the Vachomer is right. When you have one Vachomer, so the pircha on that Vachomer is a mute. When I have a double Vachomer, then the pircha on each one of the Vachomers joins together to make it 50-50. So it says a very Yosef Engel nifla ma'od. So if, according to that, once I have three Vachomers, so now I have three pirchas on each Vachomer. So now that will be more than 50-50. Because one pircha is a mute. A double pircha, two pirchas and two different Vachomers makes it 50-50. So three pirchas on three Vachomers, that makes it more than 50-50. So in Mail, we don't do that. That's what Rashi says by us, that when you have three Vachomers, you can't do three, you can do only up to two. And Nifla Dik Cheshva of Yosef Engel, just one thing to be made here, that according to this, it's not only in Kachim. That will apply to everything in Shas. And as we mentioned in the previous year, it seems that this sugya, the whole discussion, is only in Kachim, not in other places in Torah. But according to Yosef Engel's Cheshbon, this should work in every part of Torah. Just to conclude, that what Rabbi Yosef Engel starts with, why don't we punish basic Vachomer? Rabbi Yosef Engel himself, in a different sefer, Beis HaOitzer, in Mareches Aleph Yud, he explains differently al pi machshava. He brings the Bnei Yissaschar. Bnei Yissaschar in a few places tells us that Yud Gimel Midas Shatoyu Nidreshes Behem, the 13 ways to dash in Torah, is connected the Yud Gimel Midas Shirachim. They're parallel to each other. What is the parallel to Vachomer? Is the first midah alibad arizal, which is kale. Kale rachum mechanun. Kale is the midah of chesed. And so on go all the other midas. He brings an example that the last midah is when you have shtei ksuvim b'kchishim zeh at shavah kosav shlishi v'cher b'neim. You have contradiction between two psukim. The third one will be machriya. What is the final midah that we have in Yigil Midas? V'nake lo yenake. So the Gemara already says, it seems to be a contradiction. Because is menake or he's not menake. So says the Gemara, menake la shavim, menake le'ina shavim. Tshuva works. This is exactly the point. we have a contradiction. Kishbuch is mechaper or not. Yavor Kosav Ashlishi tells you that tshuva works. So you may know when is the Kishbuch minak and when not. So it's mamash parallel to each other. So it says a Rav Engel, if you say the Kal Vachomer is connected the midah Kail is the midah of the Chesed HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So you merely ein oimshim minadin. You can't punish based on Kal Vachomer if Kal Vachomer is parallel to the midah of the Chesed. Punishment doesn't come from the midah of Chesed. So that's another mahalach of Rav Engel gives us why ein oimshim minadin, and that's mainly you don't have to come to the pshat that he says over here that ein oimshim minadin because of the mute. Anyone who wants to join or sponsor the Shomachshava Shiurim, please email shomachshava@gmail.com.